Welcome to the world of children's videos. It's video collection special favourites for our young audience, beginning with the adventures of Thomas the Tank Engine and friends.
Hurry up, Thomas.
Life on the island of Sodor can be very busy, but the engines enjoy their work on the railway. Sometimes the adventures Thomas has with his friends land them in trouble.
Boxes and bags burst everywhere. Oh! Groaned Percy. Careful, Thomas, called his driver, but it was too late.
Thomas came off the rails and Percy sunk.
Ow! Exclaimed Percy.
So join Thomas, Percy, James, Toby, Gordon and the Fat Controller for lots of Thomas the Tank Engine adventures. From trains to canal boats, it's that troublesome twosome Rosie and Jim. Come aboard the ragdoll with John, Jim and of course Rosie as they cruise into all sorts of tangles. Oh no, what would John say? And they meet all sorts of creatures.
Excuse me, are you a monster? Rosie and Jim, Rosie and Jim.
Even John faces one or two problems. But it's all great fun for Rosie and Jim.
1,
2,
2,
3. Say bonjour to...
Tots TV.
I'm a tot.
Je suis une Tot TV.
Tub.
Tiny.
We're the tots of Tots TV.
1, 2, 3, go.
I didn't say go
I'm
yet.
Tiny Tilly and Tom like to try fun new games and make fun new things.
1, 2, 3, go.
I'm a tot.
Je suis une Tot
Oh,
TV.
tub.
But sometimes the things they do don't go quite as planned. So join those three on Tots TV. And when it comes to mischief, there's only one place to be, with Ratty, Toad and Mole in the classic story of Wind in the Willows.
He's on the open road.
Rambling where you please on the open road.
But what happens when Toad goes too far?
He has been found guilty on the clearest evidence. 19 years.
19 years?
And another year for being green. 20 years.
And the weasels take over. Find out in the exciting adventures of the Wind in the Willows. Yes, it certainly is a children's world with so many great video stories to choose from.
Whenever you rent or buy a video, you need to be sure that the film you choose is suitable for the audience at home. To help you, there are certificates given to films which tell you broadly what the film is like. This film has been classified U. This means, quite simply, universal. In other words, it can be seen by people of all ages. There'll be nothing unsuitable for children, and the whole family might well enjoy it. Video certificates are there to give you the chance to make an informed choice. They allow you to have peace of mind and be entertained. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the film.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag.
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life, and I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a cloudy day, so I'll start with that. One cloudy day. And then I'll draw the canal with my two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Life jacket on. Well, I want to get on today and get all the way to Dudley, along here. Let's get going.
Quack, 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 quack. Thanks, Duck. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
It's really nice and quiet down here. Whilst up on that bridge above me, there are all those noisy cars.
We're going underneath all the noisy cars now.
Oh, so Fizzgogg's gonna steer all round this bendy bit.
Steering a boat's a bit like driving a car. There are certain rules. That sign says, all boats keep right.
Keep right, keep right.
No, I want to steer the boat this way.
That's silly.
And there's a roundabout ahead, just like one on the road, only it's got water all round it. Going to go around it now. Here we go.
Roundabout.
Here we go round the roundabout,
The roundabout.
the roundabout. Here we go round the roundabout all day long. Here we go round the roundabout, the roundabout, the roundabout. Here we go round the roundabout all day long. Rosie, why can't you steer it round the other way?
No, Fizzgog said you're not allowed to.
In case something comes the other way.
Now, my canal book says that round this corner there's a big hill, and I've got to get my boat up that hill. How am I going to do that? Wait and see. You'll see when we come to it.
A hill? Rosie and Jim went up the hill, climbing up the water. Then they went down to Brummagem town, riding on the motor. Hey, Duck, keep a lookout for this hill. I can't wait to see a hill.
Yeah.
Can you see the hill going up ahead of us? It goes up in steps with water in them, and there are gates to hold the water from running away. We can get up there by going through the gates.
Is that it? We're not going up there, are we?
Well, Fizzgog says we are.
You mean everything? You, me, Duck, and the boat? Rosie and Jim went up the hill and took the duck up with them.
And my bag.
And my book.
And all the beds.
And John's book.
And all the food.
And the fridge.
And the kitchen sink.
And everything floated up with them.
Hello.
Oh, John.
You mind if we come through the lock?
Yes.
Thank you very much. If you give us a hand, we'll be very grateful.
Quack, quack. Quack. The boat goes in the lock. The boat goes in the lock. Hey ho, Madoomy-o, the boat goes in the lock.
Okay, John.
Thank you. You can see now that the water's much higher here than it is in the place where the boat is, in the lock. But if I open the tap using this key, then the water will run in and the boat will come up. So let's do it. Here it goes. Oh, quite stiff. Can you see how the water's getting higher on this side and it's lifting the boat up and up? Hello. It's a good way to lift a boat up, isn't it?
Yes.
I can feel it going up now.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how high each lock lifts the boat?
About 6 metres.
6 metres?
Yeah.
That's a long way, isn't it?
All right, yes.
And how many locks are there climbing up this hill?
8.
8 locks?
Yeah.
So that means the boat is climbing up about as high as 4 houses.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Goodness me.
Yeah, yeah.
And all with water.
Oh, all water, yeah.
Wonderful. There we go. Got the gate open and the boat can go out now.
Yeah.
Hey, let's help.
Yeah, let's help. 1, 2, 3, push.
Push.
Oh, push. Oh.
There.
Yeah.
The handle goes round and round. The handle goes round and round. Hey ho, Madoomy-o, the handle goes round and round. The water comes pouring in. The water comes pouring in. Hey ho, Madoomy-o, the water comes pouring in.
The water coming in, Jim. Look, that one over there. Yeah.
The boat goes up and up. The boat goes up and up. Hey ho, Madoomy-o, the boat goes up and up.
Hi, John.
Lovely, thank you. Thank you
All right,
very
mate.
much.
All the best.
All the best
Ta-ra.
to you. Bye-bye.
Quack, quack, quack. Duck is quacking his quacky song.
Time for home.
We stayed too long.
Come on.
Quack, quack.
Yes, thank you,
Duck.
Thank you, Duck. Open your lock gates, Water Wizard Jim, and let my boat through.
No, you can't come in until you tell me the magic password.
Oh, fizzle fuzzle.
No, that's not right.
Quack, quack.
Oh, quack, quack, quack.
No, that's not right either.
Abracadabra, super glue, open the gates and let me through.
How did you know that?
A little bird told me. Now come on, open the gates and let me through.
Oh, right.
Here we go. Chuck, 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 chuck.
There.
Now, turn the taps on and let the water in, please.
No. Not until you tell me another password.
Argle bargle pudding and pies, water wizard, make us rise.
You cheated.
Didn't?
You're not allowed to have anyone's help.
Oh, niggly noggin. Come on, water wizard, make us rise.
Oh, all right. The water comes rising up. The water comes rising up. Hey ho, ba doobie oh, the water comes rising up. The water comes pouring in. The water comes pouring in. Hey ho, ba doobie oh, the water comes pouring in.
Now I'm sailing up into the clouds.
Now I've got to the top of the hill, you can see just how far I've come. The long line of locks climbing up the hill, as high as 4 houses. It's a long way.
Oh, he's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One cloudy day, Rosie and Jim were chugging along on the good boat Ragdoll when they saw a huge gate right across the water. "What's that?" said Rosie. "That is the house where the water wizard lives," said Jim. "Will he let us in?" said Rosie. "Yes," said Jim, "if we say the magic words." "Say them," said Rosie, "if you know them. Abracadabra, London Zoo." "No, that's not right." But they couldn't remember the magic words, so the water wizard would not let them through. "Abracadabra, super glue, open the gates and let us through." And the water wizard made a great gurgle-wurgling and a swooshing and a sploshing, and he opened his gates and the boat went in. They said another spell. "Argle bargle, pudding and pies. Water wizard, make us rise." The water went bubble, bubble, spuggle, sprug, and up went the boat, and up went Jim, and up went everything. Then the water wizard opened his back door and let them out again. "We did it," said Rosie. "We did it," said Jim.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old Ragdoll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a new story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life, and I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a cloudy day, so I'll start with that. One cloudy day. And then I'll draw the canal with my two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Now I'll get my life jacket on. Mustn't forget that. Need that for safety. Let's have a look. I'm at Bumblehole Boating Centre today, and I'm having a look at my book to see where to go. I'm going to go all down here and head for Birmingham. Let's get going. Oh, a rainbow. Haven't seen one of those for a long time. What lovely colours.
Thanks, Doc. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
It's rather narrow here with lots of trees hanging over the water.
Here we go, Jim, where there's going to be lots of trees.
All the way up and over the coloured rainbow to where the trees are.
Oh, Jim, all the trees are coming in the boat.
What a place. It's like going through a forest.
Leaves, Jim.
Oh, yes. Oh, these leaves, Rosie, they're greener than my drawing. Can you send me some more, please? Thank you. Oh, trees have leaves, oh, greeny green, the greenest green I've ever seen.
Oh dear, poor old rag doll. The boat's getting a good scratching from these trees.
What was that noise? Rosie!
It sounded like the gnashing of monsters' teeth, Jim.
Don't say that!
Oh, no!
Ah! Rosie! The monster is eating the boat! Scritch, scratch, bumpety bump, the boat tips up and the cups go jump.
Splish, splash, jiggity jog. Is it a boat or is it a frog? Duck's seen the monster, Jim, and it's got big wide eyes and a big wide mouth.
Oh, Rosie, what colour is it?
Well, it's green and shiny.
I'm scared. Oh, how big is it?
That big. Yeah.
How big?
That big? Well, look, Noggin, it's not going to bite you.
Rosie? That's not a monster, it's a frog.
I know.
Hey, Rosie.
Yeah?
I'm gonna paint that frog.
Oh.
Rosie, I haven't got any green paint.
Oh, look what a mess I've made of my boat. I've scratched it all the way along. It must have been with driving too close to those trees. I'll have to go and get some paint to patch it up. Now, what colours do I need? I certainly need some yellow, and I need some green, and I'll need some blue. I'd better go and find a shop to buy some paint. Luckily, I'm in the town, so the shops aren't far away.
Look at all the cars rushing past. And all the people. All the people in the street.
Rushing by on tap-tap feet.
Buying this
And buying that.
have no time to stop and chat.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, I've got trouble. I've got a boat on the canal and I've scratched it on some trees. I need some paint. See, I've come to the right place.
Yeah, the colour.
Well, I'll need some yellow.
Yep.
And blue. Better have a brush, I think. Do you sell brushes?
Take your brush out.
Oh,
there.
yes, yes. That's a nice size. Yes, I'll have one of those brushes.
You want your brush cleaner?
A brush? Yes, I'd better have something to clean the brush, hadn't I?
Don't you are?
Yes, it'll get sticky. Well, there's something else I wanted, but I can't remember what it is. It's a terrible memory, you know. Anyway. No, it's not a scraper. Oh, I might remember. I can always come back again. No, it's not far away.
Rosie, I need some green paint.
I know that. I can remember. I'll go and get you some.
Never mind. I can come back later on. Oh,
Well, don't usually do that.
what was that? Must have been the wind.
Aye.
I didn't notice any wind when I came in, though.
No, no, me.
It's very strange, isn't it? Now, what was it that I can't think what it was.
Hacksaw?
Hacksaw?
Handsaw?
No, it's not a saw, no.
Flouting trowel? Planting up trowel?
No.
Handsaw?
Rosie, I want the green paint. Yeah, no, the green. No, not the red one. Yeah, yeah. Come on, quick.
Claw hammer? Pin hammer? Lump hammer? Flouter?
You've got so many things here. What time do you close?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Oh, well, I can always come back if I remember what it was that I was thinking
Right,
about.
you worship.
Oh, what a memory. I mustn't forget to pay, must I? There's that door again.
Ah, never have.
It needs
Just
I
never
think
have to do that.
needs a sprig on it, doesn't it?
Well done, Rosie, well done. Come on. Green paint, we got green paint. We got green.
Right, I'll start with the blue. Oh, that looks a lot better. Lovely, nice, clean, fresh colour.
Green paint. Green paint. New green paint from the shop. Shoppy shop. Rosie, this new green paint doesn't work. It's all brown.
Noggin, you've still got red paint on it. You have to wash it out.
There we are. That's the blue and the yellow finished. Just about. Now, I need... Oh! Green. I haven't got any green paint. Now what am I going to do? Should have made a list, shouldn't I, before I went to the shop? Oh, dear. I wonder if I could make some green. Perhaps I can, if I mix the paints. I'll take the yellow first, and I'll pour some in this jar. See, oh, and We'll put some blue in with it. Then I'll mix it up. There we are. Lovely green. It's worked. Magic. And I can paint the green. Lovely. Just the job.
Wash the brush, then the colours won't all smudge.
Did you know, Jim, you can make green by mixing two other colours together?
Really?
Yeah.
Which colours?
Can you remember?
Rosie, which colours do I mix to get green?
Well, there's blue.
Oh, blue.
Yes.
Right, and which other colour, Rosie?
Well, there's blue and...
Yes.
well, blue.
Oh, is it red?
No.
Is it purple?
No.
Is it orange?
No!
Mix blue and what?
Blue and yellow! Blue and yellow.
Yellow?
Yeah.
It's magic. Rosie, I've made some green.
See? Blue and yellow. What did I tell you?
There we are. That's the rag doll painted just as good as new. I'll tidy away now and get on with my story.
He's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One cloudy day, Rosie and Jim were chugging along in the good boat Ragdoll when they came to a dark forest. In the middle of the forest sat the Frog King. "It's horrid," said Rosie. "Where have all the colours gone?" said Jim. "I've swallowed them," said the Frog King. "Noggin," said Rosie, and she looked up. "Look," she said. There was a band of colour going right across the sky. "It's a rainbow," said Jim. They sailed their boat to the end of the rainbow. There they found 3 pots of paint, a red pot, a blue pot, and a yellow pot. "Now we can put the colours back in the world," said Rosie. "But there are only 3 colours here," said Jim. "We can make all the others if we mix them," said Rosie. "You'll see." And she was right. Rosie and Jim painted their boat. Then they painted the grass, the trees, and the sky. And the Frog King was so cross that he went green all over, but he never swallowed the colours again.
Rosie!
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old Ragdoll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a new story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Jim!
Rosie!
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a sunny day, so I'll start with that. One sunny day. And then I'll draw the canal with two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Good morning.
Good morning.
Lovely day, isn't it? Now I've got my life jacket on, and here's my book. I'm about here this morning, and I'm going to go around this corner and all the way up here. And it's shown as a dotted line, so that means it's underground in a long, dark tunnel where it'll be as black as night. Let's get going.
Thanks, Doc. We're moving, Rosie.
where are we going to, Jim?
I'm coming to a long, dark tunnel. It'll be pitch dark in there, like night time.
Hey, Jim, we're going to where it's as black as night.
We're gonna go all the way down the canal, all the way to where it's night.
Yeah.
Rosie, I'm a bit frightened of the dark.
Oh, there's no need to be knocking.
You can see some interesting shadows as you go along the canal. There's one travelling along the boat just now. Of course, what makes them is when something gets in the way of the sunshine, but the sun's got to be shining. That's a bridge that's doing that one. My hand can make a shadow as well. Rabbit.
It's a dog. See? Can you see his ears?
That's good, isn't it?
I'm going to do a cat now, look. Meow, meow, meow. Because he does. Cats don't like water. Rosie, it's getting darker.
It's nothing to worry about, Noggin. It's just the dark shadow of a big tower.
It's blocking out the sun.
My book says it's called Cobb's engine house. I wonder what sort of engine Mr. Cobb had in his house once. This is where the canal goes under the hill. It looks like a rabbit hole to me. It's going to be really dark in there. There'll be no sunlight at all.
Rosie,
Yeah?
when's it night time?
Well, when the sun goes down and you can't see it anymore, well, that's It's night time. Nothing to be scared of.
No, nice time to go to sleep.
Yes, and when the sun comes back up, well,
that's tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Rosie!
Jim!
It's night time.
It's completely dark under here, because we're deep underground. So it's darker than even night time, because there's no stars, no moon, nothing.
Rosie, there's no moon or any stars.
That's because the dragon of the hill has swallowed the moon, and he swallowed the stars as well, Jim.
Rosie, stop all your scary stories. You're frightening me.
As well as being dark, it's got very strange sounds in here, very echoey. If I call out, I'll hear my voice echoing, I expect. Hello, hello, echo, echo.
Hey, Jim, that's the dragon of the hill shouting back.
Hello, dragon!
I wonder what it would be like if I turned the lights off on my boat. I'll just turn them off for a moment to see.
Oh, Jim, it's all gone dark and I'm scared.
Rosie, there's nothing to be scared of. You said so yourself. Now look what you've done with your scary stories. Duck, are you still there in the dark?
Oh, my goodness. It really is black. Don't like this. I'm going to have my lights on again now.
Oh, it's not quite so dark now. Maybe morning's coming.
Yeah.
That's better. And if I look right along, long way along the tunnel, I can see the daylight shining outside. That's nice.
Hey, Jim, can you see a bright little light up there, look?
Yeah. Hey, maybe it's a dragon's eye.
No, that's the sunshine coming back, look.
Oh, Rosie.
Huh?
Is that tomorrow morning then?
No, silly. It's still today. The sun's been shining all the time. We've just been under the hill in a dark tunnel.
If I look upwards, I can see shafts going up to the air outside. There, to let air in. To let water in as well. Like the one I'm coming to now. And I'm going to get a splash in the face. Oh, lovely.
Tunnel up to the... There's all splishy, splashy tunnel up to the sun.
And now I can see the end of the tunnel way ahead of me, and the sun shining, and the day out there waiting for me.
Rosie, that light at the end of the tunnel is getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, super daylight again. Come on, light.
Yeah, come on, light. I'll be glad when we get there.
Oh, so will I, Jim. Oh.
Sunny old sun, let's have fun. Let's go and play in the sun. Sunny old sun, let's have fun. Let's go and play in the sun.
My goodness, that was exciting. But it's lovely to be out in the daylight again. I think I'll stop and stretch my legs. I think I'll go for get this tied up, and then I'll go for a walk up the hill. I'll tell you what, it's harder work going over it than it was going through it in the tunnel.
Oh, Jim.
What?
Now we're walking over the hill. We've just been under on the boat down there.
Yeah, Yeah, the water goes right under our feet in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Bit you to the top, Rosie. We'll get a good view from up there.
Oh, Jim, look, there's a rabbit.
Rosie! Cool, she lives in a tunnel, Rosie.
What a noggin, living in a tunnel.
Yeah, deep underground. I wouldn't like living in there.
No.
I expect she likes it, though.
Yeah, she's safe in there. She only comes out for her dinner, and she's safe because the foxes can't get her.
Rosie,
Yeah?
what about the dragon of the hill in there? Is she safe from him?
I only made him up, noggin.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're a noggin. Beat you to the top of the hill.
Come on then, 1, 2, 3. Yes, lots of things.
Rosie, I've just found something for your collecting bag.
Oh, wow! An egg box! Hey, Jim, we could make a dragon of the hill with the ship.
Oh, shadows, Rosie.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Gobble you up. Ha, ha, ha.
Twinkle, twinkle, little moon.
Gobble, gobble, all dark soon.
Oh.
Oh, it's really dark now, Rosie. The moon's out, and Fizzgog's gone for a long walk, and I'm getting really sleepy.
So am I, Jim.
Is Fizzgog coming back now?
Oh, come on.
It's a lovely evening, and I've been for a really long walk, right over the hill. So I've been under the hill in the boat, and over the hill on my feet.
He's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. Now, I'm going to write the story about Rosie and Jim in my book and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One sunny day, Rosie and Jim were travelling on the good boat Ragdoll when they came to a big black hole in the side of the hill. "We're not going in there," said Rosie. But they were. The boat didn't stop. It went chugging straight on into the darkness. Rosie and Jim were afraid. "Oh," said Rosie, "what if we meet the dragon under the hill?" "Oh," said Jim. "Oh." They turned on the light on their boat and carried bravely on. Rosie saw a little dot of light in front of them. "What's that?" said Jim. "It's the dragon's eye," said Rosie. But it wasn't. The little dot grew bigger and bigger. It turned into a hole like the one they had gone into. It was the end of the tunnel. And when they came out of it, at long last, there was no dragon at all. The sun was still shining, and everything was all right.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old Ragdoll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a news story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Jim!
Rosie!
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life, and I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a sunny day, so I'll start with that. One sunny day. And then I'll draw the canal with two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Oh, it's a lovely day today. You know, this is my last piece of toast. I'll get my life jacket on first. Yes, I've done a silly thing. I've completely run out of food on the ragdoll. So if I don't find a shop today, there'll be nothing at all for my tea. Let's have a look at the book. Well, the book says that along here there are lots of houses, and there's a bridge for trains to go over, and even a lot of trees. But they're not much good for food, so I'll have to just go and have a look. Let's get going.
Thanks, Duck. We're moving, Rosie.
where are we going to, Jim?
I really have to find a shop. So what I'm going to do is just set off down here and keep a lookout and hope I find one.
Jim, he said we were going to find something to eat. Some houses, some trees, and a railway bridge.
He didn't say that, did he, Rosie?
Did.
We're going to go all the way down the canal and find a tree, a house, and everything to eat.
Yeah. Hey, Jim, there's a house. I could eat that. I'd gobble it up right from the chimney to the front door.
Rosie, I'm gonna draw that yummy house.
Oh, okay.
Yummy roof, yummy house, yummy windows, yummy door, yummy house.
Hey, Jim, there's a nice juicy tree. I could eat that all up for my dinner.
Munchy, munchy tree. Yummy. Rosie, what else is there to eat?
Oh, well, there's some yummy clouds.
Oh, yeah.
And up in the sky, the clouds sail by.
A train rushing past with a whoosh and a sigh. We'll gobble them up in less than a minute. The clouds, the train, and everyone in it. Yum, 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 yum. Woo-woo. Gobble, 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 gobble.
Quack, quack, quack,
My goodness, there's a huge amount of new buildings here. And the canal's really high up the hillside. That's unusual. Oh, and down there, I can see a big supermarket. I'm about to get all my shopping there. I'll stop and have a look. Jacket off. Won't need the life jacket in the shops. Shut the doors up securely. List, money, and off we go. Right, I get a trolley.
Jim! They've got loads of food in here. They've got loads of... They've got sweets and biscuits. They've got loads. Jim, we've got to go and get a trolley. Yeah, Jim, get the trolley.
My goodness, what a huge shop. Now then, let's see. Eggs, I wonder where they are. Ah, eggs, good. 6 eggs, that's right. What's next?
Jim, first we need a house. Oh, no, there's a house there.
With a window and a door and a chimney and there. Here is a house. A bready and cakey house.
One house.
Go, Rosie.
There it goes.
Now what's next?
Beans. Ah, beans. Lovely. 3, 1, 2, 3.
Jim, we need some trees, we do. Jim? Jim?
Boo!
Oh, Jim! It's not very nice.
One broccoli tree.
Oh!
A broccoli tree. Monkey, monkey, broccoli, 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 monkey, monkey.
Thank you, Jim.
Ah, milk. Good. A little one. And a big one.
What's next, Rosie?
We need some clouds, Jim.
Oh, clouds.
Oh.
Clouds. Cloudy, 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 cloud, floating in the sky.
What is it, Jim?
It's a creepy cloud, Rosie. Here, catch. Whee!
Thank you for the cloud, Clever Noggin. Come on, let's go.
What's next, Rosie?
Oh, I mustn't forget the carrots. 1 packet. I think. Yeah, that's right. I think that's everything. Good. I'll pay for it now.
Jim, what are you doing? We need a train and everyone in it. Come on.
Driver.
Oh, Jimmy Noggin, you clever thing.
All aboard! Tickety-bom, 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 tickety-bom. Orange train, Rosie.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
Hello.
Busy day today?
It is, yes. Thank you.
Where's Biscock?
Don't know.
Oh, Jim, quick.
Which way?
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, Rosie, which way's out?
Oh, Jim, hurry up. We're going to miss him.
I don't know which way to go.
Jim, thanks. Oh,
Excuse
no,
me.
this way, no, left. Oh, no, we're going to crash.
Wonder what that noise is. Would you look after my stuff while I go and look?
Quick, Rosie. Get out of here.
We've been naughty, Jim.
Oh, naughty, quick. Oh, quick. Biscock.
What was that?
Oh, run, Jim, run, as fast as you can. Oh, there's Biscock's trolley. We can put all our food in his trolley. Come on. Hey, look, here's the trees there, and oh God, oh, here's the house up there, and oh, hey Jim, here's the clouds. Woo! And here's the train. Quick, Jim! Quick, let's go!
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Did you find out what it was?
Well, no, somebody knocked a lot of cornflakes packets over and it crashed down.
Oh, some children probably.
Oh, dear, I don't know. Anyway,
Continue with your shopping.
I've
never seen that before.
What's that? A house? I don't remember getting...
No?
I don't remember this either. An orange train. Oh. Oh. It looks like a train.
Strange.
Bye, fish dog.
Thank you, dolls.
Yeah, thank you, dolls.
Thank you.
Some strange things in my shopping.
They are.
There's a monkey going up a tree.
Hey, he's found a tree.
Oh, yeah, and he's found an orange train with all the jelly babies on it.
Oh, very strange.
Yes, it is.
Strange indeed. I must have been dreaming. Carrots, yes, carrots, all right. And milk. 2, yes, and 6 eggs. Remember all that. My goodness, I've got a good load of shopping. I got more than I meant to get, really. And look at these great windows. They're like huge mirrors. Better get back to the boat now. Oh, I'm glad to get back to the boat.
He's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One sunny day, Rosie and Jim were chugging along on the good boat Ragdoll. "I'm so hungry," said Rosie. "I could eat a house." And no sooner had she said it than there by the water was a house made of bread with cake windows and biscuit doors and chimneys. They ate it nearly all up, but they were still hungry. "I could eat a tree," said Rosie, and there were some broccoli trees. And they gobbled them up. They were still hungry, so they ate some clouds for pudding. They'd eaten so much that they were too fat to walk, so they caught a train that was passing. They got off the train at the supermarket, but they were too full to do any shopping. So Duck brought them home in a shopping trolley.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old Ragdoll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a news story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Jim!
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old Ragdoll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look.
We with Rosie's bag.
Jim's drawing book,
The world drifts by
the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a cloudy day, so I'll start with that. One cloudy day. And then I'll draw the canal with my two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. It's a bit chilly this morning. I'll get my life jacket on. That'll keep me warm. I've got my stoves lit on the boat today to keep it warm inside. The only trouble is, I've run out of coal to keep them burning. So I'll have to get some more somewhere, won't I? Now, my book says that just along here, there's an old coal mine you can visit, deep underground. Well, that should be good for a story. And I might be able to buy some coal as well. So I'll get the engine started and on my way.
Thanks, Doc. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim? Jim, we're going down a coal mine.
A coal mine?
Yeah?
You mean we're going to go all the way along the canal to find where coal comes from?
Yes, to put on our fire.
Oh, good, 'cause I'm chilly. Not much left in there, Rosie.
Nope.
It's coal, a lump of black rock.
It's a lump of black dirty rock.
Why, what are you laughing at?
Look at yourself in the mirror, noggin.
Oh, look at my nose. It's all dirty. Rosie?
Yeah?
Coal's not much good for drawing with, Rosie.
Noggin, you're not supposed to draw with it. It's for burning. It makes lots of smoke.
Oh, does the smoke go all the way up there, out to the chimney?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a smoky old morning this morning. Well, a smoky town. My boat's making smoke to keep me warm from the fire. And the factories up there, they're smoking. That's smoking, where all the people are working, making things. And there's a bit of smoke from the engine of my boat as well. This is the old mine that I was telling you about, where you can go and visit. It's a place where they used to get coal from under the ground. There's a huge bucket here, and they filled it with coal under the ground, and then they pulled it up with this long, long wire that goes right up over a huge wheel. And that's how they got the coal up from under the ground. When it came to the top, they put it in little carriages that ran on these rails to bring it out to where they had to sell it. But I'm going to go now and look underground to see how they dug the coal out.
What did he say? Where are we going?
We're going under the ground.
Hello, I'm John.
Hello, my name's Andy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You know, I'd really love to see the mine underground. Is that possible?
Yes, certainly. You're going to need a helmet, John.
I hope you've got one big enough for my big head.
Think just about.
Right.
We don't want you to bang your head.
No, that wouldn't do at all.
One for myself, and you will also need a lamp. That's so that you can see in the dark.
Thank you. Off we go.
What did he say? Oh, yeah. Hat so I don't bang me head.
Yeah, and the light on so I can see in the dark.
Which way is it, Rosie?
This way.
Oh, this way. Which way? That way.
This way.
Right, this is where we start going underground, is it?
It is. Mind your head. It's a little bit low here, John.
Oh, it is, isn't it? My goodness.
We're going to go down passageways.
Yeah.
Until we come to the coal. This is just rock we're in at the moment.
Oh, yes, yeah. So, what is coal, really?
Coal is a special kind of rock that's very deep under the ground.
Ah, that's why you've got to have these deep tunnels to get to it.
That's right, and it's a special kind of rock that burns.
Yeah, it's magic.
Oh, Rosie, we're going down deep, deep, deep into a magic place.
Oh, I don't like it, Jim. It's getting dark and it's getting stuffy.
We have to go down deep, deep, deep till we get to the coal, Rosie.
Oh, Jim.
It's all right, Rosie. I'm here.
Mind your step, John.
I will, yeah. Thank you. Oh, goodness. We're really deep underground now, aren't we?
We are deep underground now, John.
Yeah.
We're underneath all those rocks that we saw earlier, and we've reached the coal.
Ah, all around here.
All around us.
Like a layer in a cake.
It is. It's called a seam, John.
A seam of coal. And what about these chaps here? These are not alive, are they?
No, they're models, John. And we have them here because we have people visit the mine, such as yourself, and we'd like them to see how mining was done many years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Under the ground like a rabbit or a mole. Here we go, digging for the mucky black coal. Hard work, this, isn't it, Rosie? They're not working very fast, are they, Rosie?
Well, that's because they're models, Noodle Pay.
Digging for coal in the magic wizard's cave. Digging for coal, we're strong and brave. Right, get some coal, put it in your bag. Yeah. 1. 2.
2.
3.
Nowadays, we have machines, but it's still a very, very dangerous job.
I can imagine that, yes. Oh, what's this? Oh.
This is the hole that goes up to the surface, John.
Oh, and I see it's got a chain in it. And
it has.
A lot of coal.
That's right. That chain takes the coal up to the surface.
Oh, Rosie, that must be how they whiz the coal all the way up to the outside again.
Put it in a tub and whiz it to the top. Send it to the world and sell it in a shop.
Phew, I'm glad to be out in the daylight again. I didn't like it underground.
How much coal did we get, Rosie?
Oops. It's a good thing I had the helmet on, isn't it?
It certainly is, John.
That was very interesting.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Really, really good visit. Oh, I just thought of something, talking of coal. I need some for the boat. Is there anywhere I could get some coal?
There certainly is. As you leave, John, you can pick some up off the bank just outside.
Oh, thanks
Help
very
yourself.
much. That's lovely. I've got a really good load of coal here for the boat. Keep me warm on winter nights.
More coal, please, Miner Rosie.
OK. Under the ground like a rabbit or a mole. Here we go digging for the mucky black coal. OK.
Put it in a pot and whiz it to the top. Send it to the world and sell it in a shop.
Nearly forgot. Get the sack onto the boat. There we go. Take the trolley back now to the people who loaned it to me. That's very kind of them.
Rosie, he's gone again.
That means we can play coal mines again.
Hey, we got lots of coal now, Rosie.
Ooh, lots of Fisgog's coal. Under the ground like a rabbit or a mole.
Here we go, digging
For the dirty black coal.
Put it in a pot
And whiz it to the top. Send it to the world. And sell it in the shop.
Oh, put it in Fisgog's sack. He's coming back again.
Oh, quick!
Well, I have lots of ideas for my stories now. But first, I'll stoke the stove up, get it really warm. Oh, there's no coal in the hob. Where's it gone to? I'm sure I filled it up. Didn't I make a mess bringing it in? And look at Rosie and Jim. They've got coal dust all over their faces. I don't know. Never mind. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One cloudy day, Rosie and Jim came to a funny place. A notice said, coal mine. What's that? Said Jim. I don't know, Fistpot, said Rosie. Let's go and find out. They went into a tunnel under the ground. I feel like a rabbit, said Jim. Have I got furry ears? No, noggin, said Rosie. But you have a mucky face. There was a wizard under the ground. He gave them a piece of magic stone. It's cold and mucky, said Rosie. And black, said Jim.
It'll keep you warm on a frosty night, said the wizard.
Never, said Jim. But they took it anyway. Then it was time to go home for tea. And when the black stone was safely in the stove, little fire demons came and danced on it, and it made the boat lovely and warm. That wizard was right, said Rosie. Magic, said Jim.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a news story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Jim!
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a fine day, so I'll begin with that. One fine day. And then I'll draw the river with two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Right, I'll get my life jacket on. And today, I'm going to find something really interesting to put into a story, because my book says that if I go along here a little way, I'll find a windmill, and that's really unusual. So I'll get the engine started and on my way.
Thanks, Duck. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
Now, at this windmill, I can buy some flour to make some bread.
Skog said he's going to take us to a bread place.
That's good, isn't it, Rosie? Because we use up lots of Skog's bread.
That looks good. It makes me feel really hungry. Do you know, I don't know where all the bread goes to on this boat. There wasn't even enough to make me a sandwich this morning.
Quack, quack, little duck, come for your bread. Dabble in the water, now you're fed.
I can just see the windmill over there. That's the place where I can get some flour to make some bread. It'll be a good walk. Oh, a field full of wheat. That's what they make flour from. It's just about ripe. And I don't think the farmer will mind if I just take one piece, just to have a close look. And I'm going to rub it in my hands and have a good look. I could make bread with this, if I could turn it into flour. I'll get on my way to the windmill now.
What a noggin. This doesn't look like bread, Rosie.
No, bread comes from shops.
Quick, let's follow Fizzcock.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How do you do?
Hello.
My name's John.
I'm Max. I'm the miller here.
Oh, you're the miller?
Yes.
Just the man I want to see. I've been collecting some sample of wheat as I came along through the field.
Yes, so that's a nice sample. A little bit of chaff in there, but we can soon winnow that away with the wind.
So what do these sails do?
Well, they catch the wind, and that drives round the sails, which turns the machinery within the mill.
Oh, I see. These sails go round and wheels go round inside.
They do.
And change wheat into flour.
Into fine wholemeal flour.
I'd love to see that.
Well, why don't you come and have a look inside?
Thank you very much.
What did he say, Jim?
I think he said he'd turn this wheat stuff into flour.
What? Inside the windmill? Jim, what makes it go round?
He said it was the wind that blows it round. The old windmill is turning round, round and round, round and round. The old windmill is turning round, blowing in the wind.
Blowing it round.
The old windmill.
It's now coming down the spout and into the hopper.
Oh, yes. And where does it go to next?
From then on, it feeds into the millstones, and rather like these stones, the wheat is cut up between the top stone and the bottom stone, and that turns it into fine wholemeal flour.
Oh, I see.
If we go downstairs, we can see it coming into the mill.
I'd love to see that. And here we've got a nice sack of wheat, just like the wheat that I found in the field.
Yes, that's a good local wheat, which has been harvested, taken into the barn, given a good walloping, then into the granary to dry, and now it's in a cracking good condition. It's ready for the mill.
And it's inside the mill, ready to go upstairs, I believe, is that right?
Yes, this is where we use the power of the wind again. By putting the sack into the miller's grip, we can take it up through the floors.
Oh, goody! Lots more stuff.
Rosie, I think this stuff is the same stuff we found in the field. It's all nice and nibbly-nobbly.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jim, look down there a minute. Look down there, look. Look.
Rosie, you noggin. It's all nibbly-nobbly down my neck now.
Tickly.
That won't slip. And then we pull the rope, and away it goes.
Blip it down. Whoa! What's that?
Where are you now, Max?
I'm up on the gallery, John, at the top of the mill.
Uh-huh. And what are you up to?
Well, the sack of wheat's come up, and I'm going to tip it in the bin,
Yes.
and then it'll feed down through the millstones.
And I'll see it coming down.
You will indeed.
Righto.
Jim, get it up.
Ready, Rosie?
Yeah. Up. Up. Pull it up.
In the box now. Okay, Rosie. Rosie?
Yeah?
This old mill has missed and smissed all that wheat into flour.
Flower. It looks like snow.
Rosie?
Yeah?
Does it feel like snow?
Noggin. Yes, it feels like snow. Oh, quick! Fiscock's coming, quick!
Oh, look at this. Those look like footsteps across there. And they can't be ours because they're far too small.
Yes, and they're far too large for mice. And they've made a terrible mess.
They have, haven't they?
Still, we'll soon clear that up.
Could I buy some flour before I go?
Yes, I'll be only too pleased to
Thank
serve
you.
you with some. Well, there you are, John. I hope that will make some lovely bread.
Shall we, Jim?
Goodness me.
What's going on?
Blowing flour, isn't it?
It can't be those mice.
Oh, goodness me. Is it the wind in the top of the bell or something?
There's something up there.
I don't know. Anyway, thank you for a lovely look round.
Right, well, it's a pleasure. You've been very welcome.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Jim, this is how Fiscock makes bread, you know.
He's been busy, hasn't he, Rosie?
Yeah.
Mix the flour, baker, Rosie.
Knead the dough, baker, Jim.
Pat it and shape it and squidgy, squidgy. And pop in the oven for Ducky and me. Mix the flour, baker, Rosie.
Knead the dough, baker, Jim.
Pat it and shape it all squidgy, squidgy. And pop in the oven for Ducky and me.
Right. I'll get my bread in the oven now. Let's have a look at it. Oh, look at that one. It looks like a duck, doesn't it? It's a funny shape. Anyway, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a duck. That makes 5. Careful with the hot oven. And it goes. Well, that'll take about half an hour to bake. I know what I'll do whilst it's baking. I'll go and get some honey to eat with it. That'll be lovely.
Pat a cake, Rosie?
Yes!
Pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me some bread as fast as you can. Pat it and prick it and mark it with D. And pop in the oven for Ducky and me.
Siscock's coming, we've pat the cake too long. Come on, Jim.
I've got a lovely jar of honey. Hot brown bread and honey, that's what I'm looking forward to. Lovely. Now then, hey, only 3? I'm sure I had 4 rolls. 1, 2, 3 and a duck. Strange. A bit of honey. And then I can give it a try. Delicious. That's given me a really good idea for a story, so I'll get on with it. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One fine day, Rosie and Jim were travelling along on the old rag doll when they saw a big whizzy thing far across the fields. "There's a giant waving to us," said Rosie. "Let's go and see," said Jim. It wasn't a giant, it was a windmill with great sails whizzing round and round. There was a man in it. "A man in the wind," said Rosie. The man in the wind gave them a bag of flour. "Mix it with water," he said, "and make anything you like." They made a little house with chairs and tables. The house began to grow until it was so big that Rosie and Jim could go into the house and sit at the table. "Let's have a party," said Jim. Duck came and brought his friends. There was a cow, a sheep, a dog and a cat. They were all hungry. "What shall we eat?" said Jim. "Noggin," said Rosie. "There's nothing in the cupboard." The cow ate the walls, the sheep ate the chairs, the cat ate the chimney. "It's all bread, Noggins," said Rosie. Soon there was only a pile of crumbs for the little birds that flew down. "That's the end of our magic house, Fizzpot," said Rosie. Rosie and Jim went home to their boat. That was made of steel. No one could eat that.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a news story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games.
Rosie and Jim, Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a sunny day, so I'll start with that. One sunny day. And then I'll draw the river with two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Mustn't forget my life jacket. I'm going to have a look for some shops today, see if I can get something nice for my dinner. So I'll get started.
Quack, 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 quack. Thanks, Doc. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
If I go along here towards Tewkesbury, I'm sure I'll find lots of shops.
He says we're going shopping.
What for?
Food.
Oh, good. I'm hungry.
You know, I don't understand it. The rate the food disappears on my boat. You'd think I had a family of children with me, and there's only me. I don't know where it all goes to.
Quack, quack, quack.
Oh.
There.
Oh, God, Rosie.
Oh.
Naughty old Fizzgog. He's got no more food, and I'm hungry.
Jim! Look at those people eating all that yummy food.
Oh, Fizzgog never buys yummy food like that, Rosie.
No.
Oh.
Jim, what's your favourite food? Is it donuts?
No.
Is it bananas?
No.
Is it sausages?
Sausages! That's my favouriteest food.
Yeah.
And Fizzgog never buys yummy food like sausages.
No. Jim, look at those people eating all that yummy food.
Oh. Rosie?
Yeah?
What's your favourite food?
Oh,
Is it cake?
no.
Is it pork pie?
No.
Is it yogurt?
Yogurt! Toffee yogurt, my favourite. But Jim, Fizzgog never buys yummy food like toffee yogurts, does he?
Rosie?
Yeah.
When Fizzgog goes shopping, he always makes a shopping list.
A shopping list? Let's make our own shopping list.
Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack.
Half a pound of sausages, please.
And a toffee yogurt.
That's the way the money goes.
Pop it in his pocket. 50p.
Ah, there are some shops coming up, so I'll moor along here and write my list. That's it. Now, and I'll make my shopping list now. What do I need? Let's see. What would I like for my lunch? 6 rolls, that's a good start, isn't it? 6 rolls, 2 cartons of milk. Need something to drink this weather. 6 tomatoes.
And lots of sausages.
And toffee yoghurt.
And 2 packets of cheese, I think. That's it. I can make a nice meal with that. I'll get off to the shops now and get the shopping done. Oh, 50p. Wonder where that's come from. It'll come in handy anyway. I'll get the boat closed. And off I go. Good afternoon. Isn't it hot?
It is, isn't it?
I bet it's hot working in the shop today.
It is.
I wonder if you'd do me a favour. I've got a list, but I've got to dash up the road for something else. Can I leave it with you and come back for the order?
Yeah, certainly.
Lovely. Thanks
Okay,
very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, Rosie. Yummy, yummy, yummy sausages.
And there's my toffee yoghurt.
Rosie is going to be cross.
Yeah, he's gonna be very cross.
He doesn't eat sausages or anything with meat in it.
No, because he's one of those veggie thingies.
Vegetarian.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
And he doesn't eat toffee yoghurts either. Oh, silly.
Rosie?
Yeah?
We could get him a present. That'll cheer him up.
Yeah. Come on.
He likes flowers, Rosie.
Yeah, and there's some blue ones and there's some red ones.
Have you got 50 pence in your bag?
Yeah. Some flowers are blue.
Rosie, Rosie.
And some flowers are red.
This one's for you, Rosie, Rosie.
And these are for Biscock.
Is that right? £2.22?
It's another 50p, please.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I've got the 50 pence.
Thank you very
Is that
much.
all right?
Yes, thank
Good.
you.
Thank you very much for being so helpful.
That's all right.
I'll be off back to my boat now.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello there.
It's a nice day for a picnic, isn't it?
Yes, it's absolutely beautiful.
You're having a lovely picnic, aren't you?
We are. Yes.
Oh, why don't I have a picnic? Just that place here. Now then, let's see what I've got. Rolls. They'll be nice. Milk. Yes, I'm quite thirsty today. There's cheese. Tomatoes. What's this? Toffee-flavoured low-fat yoghurt? I don't like toffee yoghurt. How did that get into my shopping? Sausages? I don't eat sausages. What am I going to do with those? They're no good for my picnic. Oh, people across there are having a barbecue. I wonder if they like sausages. I'll go and ask them. They might like the yoghurt as well.
Sausages and yogurt pots, all our favourite yummies.
Lay the table, make it nice.
Then we'll fill our tummies.
But could you manage them? Because I don't eat sausages. Could you manage them with your barbecue?
I'm sure we could.
Those are my sausages.
I've got a yoghurt as well. Would anybody like a toffee yoghurt?
Lovely. What about my yoghurt?
Right up.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Lovely.
Oh, that's nice. Somebody's arranged my picnic for me. Got a knife and fork and a cup, plate. Lovely. I might as well start. I wonder who's done that on flowers. Beautiful. I'll start then and enjoy my picnic.
She's seen us, Jim.
Sausage, please.
And the yoghurt, please.
Ah. Lovely.
Lovely, lovely sausage, Rosie.
And yummy yoghurt, Jim.
He didn't seem too cross, did he?
No.
Mustn't forget anything. Get the bread away.
Quack, 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 quack. Oh, duckies, quackies, quacky song.
Fizzgog's going.
We've munched too long.
Come on.
Thanks, duck.
Lovely duck.
And very carefully with the flowers. And time to get back to the boat now. Bye. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, he's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One sunny day, Rosie and Jim were chugging along on the old rag doll when they stopped to do some fishing. Got one! Jim had caught a little silvery fish.
Hello, said the fish. I'm a magic fish. Would you like a wish?
A packet of sausages, please, said Jim.
Let me go, and you can have a packet of the best sausages, said the fish.
Jim let the fish go. It swam quickly away. You noggin, said Rosie. It'll never come back, and we'll get no supper. But there on the table was a packet of sausages. But the sausages grew little legs, jumped off the table and ran for their lives. Quick, shouted Rosie, after them. Rosie and Jim chased the sausages over a hill, round a corner and along a street, but they could not catch them. Stop, said Rosie. They're too fast for us. Look, said Jim. They were outside a big shop. They went into the shop and bought sausages and toffee yogurts. Then they went home and had such a feast. They never saw the magic fish again, or the sausages with legs. I don't know where they ran to.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a new story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye.